Where are you located, Volpsy? Are you in the U.S. or? Ah, right on. Well, I know that the only brand of nylon reinforced air drying clay that I know of that's available over there is Scola. It's on my website. I have a shop in there. It's all Amazon links. There's a US and a UK version. In the US version, I put it up. It's in there, so you can check that. I used it. If you check out the YouTube channel, I made the Demogorgon with the Scola clay, and it did work. It just cracked a lot, and I don't know if it's because I had aluminum in it or what, but you can fix the cracks. I've had some really catastrophic cracks, and then I was still able to fix them relatively easily. So if you want to give it a shot, I would say go for it and grab that stuff. Yeah, I was primarily a YouTube guy, but I film my sculpts as my phone here, right here. I film them with the phone, and I do time lapses. And as I was just doing it, but I was filming it anyway, and I thought, why don't I? People says try Twitch out. I said, oh, okay. And yeah, it's nice. I'm glad I came over. Good people. It's weird because the U.S. is usually the market that is much broader and has all kinds of cool shit. There must be something else that I just can't find. But I can show you what this looks like when you see. I don't know if you can get a good look at it, but see, there's little hairs. See the hairs? I don't know if you can see them. You see the hairs? They're little fibers that run throughout the clay, and they don't really interfere, but when it's dry, before you paint it, you've got to blast it with a torch to burn them off. Kyanite. I used to live in Edinburgh, and I loved it. And yes, it's the same stuff. Kyanite is the stuff I use. It's available here. It's this stuff here. Caladium. These are 500 gram packs. This is more expensive. And to make the gray here, this is a new clay. Go to if you're gonna buy it, Kyanite, please do it through my website because it's Amazon links, and I'll get a kickback. So buy some through there because it'll help. It doesn't raise the price; it just gives me a percentage of the sale. New clay and Caladium. And there's direct links through the shop, the UK shop, on lore-craft.com. Thanks, man. This stuff is so smooth. It's so nice to work with. The Caladium, I just push my thumb right into it and just glides just like cream cheese. It's smooth, smooth, smooth. It's by far my favorite stuff. Smooth. So I got him hooked up, by the way. I don't know if you saw, but there's an opening in his chest here. I cover it briefly. But there's incense in there, and when I light it up, the smoke comes out his mouth.
You know, coral's just weird sack animal bones, right? So this is a bit like a cemetery, I guess.
Hi, person!
You do not want to know what their ghosts look like. Oh, cheese. I'll leave it at that.
Lawrence Diener, greetings to you. I think Wilson heard me say this, but I got hit with an email today from my supervisor saying that they wanted a 10-page paper on Monday, and I am absolutely rattled to the core about that because I got a lot going on before the Tuesday exhibition. So he's going to have hair on the back of his head, so I'm not too worried about it being just right. I'll smooth it out proper, but I'll get the wig on him. And he's going to have clothes. He'll have his shirt and jacket, so again, I don't have to worry about his shoulders too much either.
I think I've figured a way out of this. Steal some clothes and try to blend in.
We kill you and use your bloated corpse for the raft?
If you're just going to mock me, forget it.
So what is the normal, like, successful streamers hours? I mean, you get on here every day, or? Yeah, I got a 10-pager due on Monday. It was bound to happen. They had asked me for it. I knew that I had to do it within the month, and of course we're at the end of the month, so he was bound to say something. And what I was going to do was, shoot him a message and talk to him about it. But he got to me first, so I said, "Sure, okay." This is one way to de-stress. Okay. Yeah, I'm on here at all different hours because this is the side thing that I was doing. I really want to do full time, but I have all these other obligations and things going on, and just life happening, and it's hard for me to be here every day at the same time. That's that. Well, that one is gone. I'll have to check out what your setup looks like. I have to start working on this side, because I got this side of the face pretty well sorted. But this side was still pretty rough, and I've got to get back on it, because his jaw is too big on this side. I've got to kind of shave that back. Because I am putting hair here. So it'll help. After I finished Venom, I disappeared for a bit. I just couldn't get back on here. Yeah, it is, yeah, it's 2 a.m. Yeah. Scotland! You know, I was living in Edinburgh for about 4 years. And I really miss being there, and I want to go back. I want to live there. I'd love to live there again. But I put on this kind of rather probably quite poor Scottish accent sometimes. I was in line. I'm in Belfast, by the way, and I was in a Tesco, one of the convenience store small ones. And we were talking, I don't know how it got, I was talking to the cashier about Scotland or something. I said, yeah, the two things you think of, and because of the movies, the things you think of when you think of Scotland is Braveheart and Trainspotting. That's the first thing that comes to mind. So I said heroin and freedom, and there was a Scottish guy behind me, and he goes, "No man, heroin is freedom." I was like, oh, okay. Freedom. No man. So you got it backwards like. It's the wrong way.
You know, coral's just weird sack animal bones, right? So this is a bit like a cemetery,
You
I
got
guess.
it the wrong fucking way.
You do not want to know what their ghosts look like. Oh, cheese. I'll leave it at that.
Who, man? Man, I am stressed. Trying to get my frustrations out on the clay. So, I got a pack here that I forgot about. It's a little stiffer because I think the air got to it. I need it to soften for me. What's a great man? Do it now. You, sir, are the man. I am merely here. Your leisure is my pleasure. So, Kyanite, right? I'm having an exhibition next week if you want to come over and see all the work. It's hard to find people. It's like my presence, I guess, you know, YouTube and Instagram and stuff. It's kind of global. The people that watch my stuff, they're all over the place. So it's hard for me to find people that I know are actually nearby enough that they want to come see the sculptures. But I don't know where you're at, if you're in Glasgow, Glaswegian, or Edinburgh. But you're welcome to come over, check out the sculptures. I'll be at the Crescent Arts Gallery from the 29th to the 8th of June. And everything will be in there. And on the 2nd of June, we're having a party. I have a private party in the gallery. So we shall see what happens. And all Scotsmen are welcome.
Hail, mighty warrior!
Yeah, in Belfast. Belshaft. Hi now, Brian Kai. Get some whiskey. Can you bring me some Glenfiddich? Glenfiddich. Are you a Highlander? Oh. I gotta do something about this. You must honor the Scotsmen whenever they're around. That's right. Freedom! The English are too many! Well, good. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. I think my mother actually sent me this song. Okay, alright, I used to go by there. Hello, you Candy. And hello, Elena. I'm gonna keep the good vibes going.
Just what is it that you want to do?
What do you want to do?
Well, we want to be free.
We want to be free.
We want to be free to do what we want to do. And we want to get loaded. And we want to have a good time. And that's what we're going to do. Well, wait, maybe it's go. We're going to have a good time.
I'm gonna play this in the gallery.
We're going to have a party.
I don't know about that, Wilson. I get pretty dark sometimes. That's why you guys are here, to cheer me up. Here it comes, I'm ready for it. I'm gonna praise the beer. I'll praise the beer. You know, you weren't here, Anto Reska, where I actually took, I had Venom's tongue, and I bearded that tongue. Maybe if Richard's still around, he can explain what that was. Is anybody here for the bearding of the tongue? We're still waiting for the praise. I did. I bearded that tongue. I don't know if anybody was here that saw me doing it. You should speak up. I don't even want to describe it, what it must have looked like.
Just what is it that you want to do?
I'm gonna get T-Town. I'm gonna get T-Town. Hey!
I don't know. I don't know if he was here. I'm not sure.
There's a breach here. So it is a bit gaudy, eh? At least by mortal standards. Where I come from, this would be a little more than a preppy. And then, of course, LMP's where I come from.
We want to get free. To do what we want to do. Just what is it that you want to do? We want to get loaded, and we want to have a good time.
Let's see what else I can find. Yeah, I do, Molotov. I do put some stuff up there sometimes. But guys, anybody out there that wants to share my stuff on Reddit, please do. If you're Reddit users, do it, because I can't. It's really aggravating. Because I'll make a sculpture specific, like it's perfect for a community. Like I made the Demogorgon, for example. The best place ever to put up the Demogorgon sculpture would be on the Stranger Things subreddit. Obvious, right? They take it down because it's self-promotion. So it's so terrible. It's so difficult. I understand why they have the system in place. You know, it stops people from spamming. And they need to have it up because marketing people would just completely overcrowd the site. But you know, there's people like me that will spend hours and hours and hours making things for people to see and view, and I want to create original content specifically so people can see it. So it's really kind of a screwy situation when an artist is being forbidden from showing his work. So if you guys have Reddit accounts and you're on there at all ever often, just think of the place to put it and just put it up. And if it says it's already been put there, just do it again. Because I think if I may have put something up 6 months ago, it's okay to put it up a second time. But yeah, but it really limits my audience, because there's things that I would clearly, you know, you make Thanos, you want to put him up on the Marvel subreddit, gets taken down. I made Raziel, got taken down on the gaming Reddit. So it sucks, but thanks for mentioning that. That'd be awesome, man. Kyanite, that'd be awesome. It would be the second, Saturday the 2nd would be the best night, because that's when there's a big, it's going to be a private party, and you'd be most welcome. Thank you, Richard. But yeah, you have to maintain a certain ratio of posts, so you'll have to put other things up too sometimes. It can't be just my stuff, because then they'll just start blocking you too. But I mean, and a guy, you know, I wrote one of the mods about it. He's like, well, I understand, but you know, if you just get your ratio up to the right level, because it's 9-to-1 self-promotion. If you get it right, I'm like, I'm not gonna spend all day posting random stuff just to get my ratio to an acceptable level. I'd be wasting my time. I'd be better off making something new for people to look at, or writing my papers, not hovering around on Reddit looking for things to post. So, yeah, I think usually you get to a point when, you know, you've got a number of people that post the stuff for you. But I don't have any, you know, Reddit buddies over there. I know Pranjit was doing it, but he can only do so much, again, because if you just only post my stuff, you'll get flagged for self-promotion too. They'll assume you're a bot. So you have to be diversified when you put up. I mean, it's a clever system. It just messes with people like me.
All sorts of ghastly things happened here, I can tell you that. I'd shudder if I had shoulders. I'm kidding, of course. Mortal fear is...
But I think the gaming subreddit has 18 million subscribers. And if you get a good post up over there and it takes off, because it's called pre-selection bias, people will look at something just because other people looked at it. And if you get a snowball effect over there, you could get a viral hit on YouTube just from the gaming subreddit. But if I don't, you know, if I post it, it'll never see the light of day. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I put stuff up on Imgur as well. I've done it. Dostrick! 'Cause, 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 'c Don't jinx it, man. All praise be to the 47 people.
Said pirate. Wow.
Davor! Greetings.
I would say Arcade is a better game to play for that. But I mean, Prime's fun because it gives you. There's no, pay to win kind of stuff, and it's back to the old school. How you doing, Mr. Wilson? How goes the battle? On live, yeah. Yeah, he has his character, Son of a Drunken Pharaoh.
Are they still playing events over there?
I don't know. Are they still doing, are you doing ESO? Fun. Fun!
I'm trying, every time I get on there, Hydro Mill's not on, so... I do know.
Interested in a purchase?
I don't usually look on the guild thing when I'm in there, I just...
No, I wanted to give him that code.
The what?
Code.
What code?
Code I won the other day.
What code is that? Mount?
Yeah.
Oh. How you doing, Ryu? I'm doing good.
Since it's not official, I don't want to...
Right.
Disturbance.
Right.
So I would rather give it to him. What,
Then collect it and then inspect it. On your bar. Been doing good, just been trying to get back in the flow of streaming and...
More ruins.
Getting shit
You know,
straightened out.
every stone tells a story. I mean that literally, by the way. That wall over there won't shut up about how much it hates rain. Let's find this breach and get out of here, eh?
Dealing with a bunch of medical issues, so I wasn't able to stream, so I was trying to get other shit done by the time I get all straightened out. I was too tired to mess with this, so I've got it all figured out, fortunately. So we gotta go. It's a quest. Climb on the roof.
So you're saying I can run faster than your...
Yeah, I just decided no hat for a little while. Eventually I'll cut my hair, or get my hair cut, but it throws people off when I don't have the hat on.
Who else did we see once that did? You didn't have a hair on it with like no...
Tangent,
Yeah, maybe it was...
because he wasn't wearing the beanie.
and also DJ.
Yeah, Frank without his hat
Like,
on.
whoa.
Yeah, there's you start watching somebody for long enough and they don't have the hat. They wear a hat or they wear a certain thing, and then when they change, it's like, who the fuck are you? Pushback. I'll save that. Said I won't be streaming tomorrow night because I have to go to my granddaughter's graduation. And then I'm going to try to do some streaming this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, but I will be remodeling my studio, so probably not doing a whole lot because we're going to tear it apart and clean or paint and move the furniture
I
around.
have to find out about my billing.
Oh.
We're at the end of the month.
All right, well, find out from Dingledorf. She better not fuck up this 4-day weekend with that by saying, "Oh, I'll get it to you," and then not get it to you till Monday. Beat her. We get credit for doing each other.
This breach is in a zoo. Wow. You know, I'm endlessly fascinated by animals. A bit like walking plants, eh? Except with more, you know, fluids. Ugh, what a word that is.
Just what?
Just on kills.
Well, it says adventuring, so I'm assuming...
Off kills. If you book, killing something, experience. Not getting it. I've not seen it.
Oh, goddamn, I crashed. One second. Another reason why I'm going to be redoing my computer this weekend, so another reason I won't be streaming a full weekend. And then next week, or not next week, excuse me, not next week, but the week after, I will be having surgery, so that Monday I will not be on, but I'll probably be on somewhat through the week while I'm recuperating. Got one over here to turn in. On it, dude. I mean, I didn't have anybody watching me when I first started. Just gotta work at it. I get days when I'll get a bunch of people, and I'll get days where I get one too. Yeah. Use it to lure up dudes. I think there's a guy that's got a spawn here. Another thing I do is I stream this, but then I'll stream other stuff. I'll stream weird shit. Streaming a AAA title is pretty much a guaranteed way not to get any viewers, because you're going to be fighting with people that have 10, 12,000 views, and that's where they're going to go. So I'll find obscure games that I think are going to be good, or that I like, and I'll do those. Yeah, you do it because you like it. Oh. Stream what you like. If you're having fun, people will notice. If you're forcing it, you know. If I don't like a game, I won't play it. I don't care how fucking popular it is with people. Yeah, that guy, he'll be back here in just a minute. Excuse me? Fuck you very much, what?
You not hear me what I said?
Yeah, you said it can't be too hard if you killed it. You want a duel? Huh? 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 You want to go? You want to feel? You feeling froggy there? Purple head? I know you won't. You have to wait for dude to show up, and then you kill him and take the key, and then you can open it. We could duel. I'll even let you use your pet, and I won't. Feeling froggy? Huh? Huh? Huh?
I'd give Sunhold a while.
I do. I started streaming this because I like to play the game. It's something that Starry and I play together. I stream because I enjoy it. And it's my kind of interaction with people. I don't actually have to have people around me, but I can still talk to people. If I don't feel like talking to people, I don't stream. That's the way it works. Because there's some days I hurt or I don't feel good, and I don't want to talk to people. But it's just one of those things. You find your groove. Oh, there he is. And stick with it.
Someone needs to drive the Malma.
And trust me, consistency is the key. I've had a lot of people that I haven't seen come back in because I don't have a consistent stream, but once again, I have a bad back. Consistency's not easy for me. I work a full-time job. I've got dogs to take care of, grandkids to take care of, wife to take care of. And then there's just some nights when I come home, it's like, I just don't have the fucking time or the energy to deal with this right now. I've said it before and I'll say it again. While I would be tickled pink to make partner something, it's not my goal for streaming. My goal to streaming is have fun.
It's going to get harder and harder and harder as it goes on.
Actually, I think it's going to get easier. They don't care. At this point, Amazon owns Twitch. At this point, Twitch is giving okay, perfect example, when I started, and I had to actually bust my ass to get affiliate. Now, they're giving affiliate out like it's fucking nothing.
Good to see you.
So, saying. Use Keystone on the Rains of Fallwalker in the Granite Falls Pond to deplete the gem's energy. That's the ones in the back behind us. I'm not trying to take away from people who make affiliate, it just seems like it's a lot easier for them to get it. Deep Strike Mines. That's group. Nope. That's a big nope.
You made him out in the swamp.
I think so.
Yeah, we made him out in the swamp. I would
Oh, I hear a breach nearby. You can't, can you? Count yourself lucky. Sounds like a swarm of bees bouncing around in a tent bucket full of sleigh bells. It's sort of like that racket bards make.
They use the keystone and kill it again.
I remember.
And so, you got a better memory than I do, love.
Days. Actually, in armor.
Huh? Yeah, that's the other island. That's
In this tool before.
the what? That site? No. What is it?
That tells you where you.
No, I've never seen that.
Rare mob.
Oh, I've never seen that. My wife's looking at something. I will be right back, everybody. I'm going to use the rest. I will leave you with two adorable dogs to stare at. Huh? Here, Minnie. Sit there and be cute. Foxy, here. Down there so that everybody can see the cute pup.
A breach near the sea. Ah, I do love the ocean. It's a shame you can only see it in 3 dimensions. All the quasi-tones and endless number forms. Actually, I take it back. Your meat brain would explode if you saw this.
Alright guys, you gotta get back my camera. Come on. Come on, Meanie. Here. Ugh. Come here, Foxy. I want to squish you. Sit the... I normally have all of this green screen, but I just didn't feel like setting it all up again, so. Was that Rift Utils? That's that map. All right. My monitoring moved or something. Center. Or center. Crooked.
Someone had to kill her. The raider didn't just up and die at the tender age of 28.
Stop walking, you fat netch. You're just likely the one that killed her.
I did this then, when you're the one greedier than a starving walker.
This is going nowhere. You'll never find the treasure if we keep killing each other.
Welcome back, Initiate. Have you done as I asked? Well done. Well done indeed. You already seem well versed in the cardinal virtues of our order. Altruism, foresight, precision in both thought and action. You will be a true asset to the order. Of that I am certain. Speak with Josarja. She will want to know that the auger is safe, no doubt. Yes, I know all about its sudden disappearance. You did well in recovering it. I bade her give you something, your first step on the path. She awaits you in the Athenaeum.
Thank goodness you're back. I hope the auger didn't give you too much trouble. I know it can be a handful. Now, the Lore Master asked me to give you something. The first of many gifts. The most valuable gift. Knowledge. Please, use it carefully. When I learned my first spell, I accidentally banished a toad to the far ends of time. At least I think I did. It hasn't come back yet. Congratulations, you've earned it. And my thanks. First-rate work in Somerset. Really, first-rate. Unfortunately, we have another problem. Are you ready to set out again? Our seers detected more of these time breaches, this time in the Iliac Bay region, my homeland. The Lore Master and I will keep searching for the cause of the disturbances. In the meantime, we need you to seal them. Yes, take this map of the region, more Psijic seals, and the auger. I hope the breaches haven't grown more powerful. Stay safe, and just make sure Alakir weathers this, all right? I know, I shouldn't... I have to stay detached. Oh, never mind. May the old way guide your steps. The Lore Master was very impressed by your work in Somerset. He's a hard mer to know. But he's always been generous with his praise. I just wish I could be a better student. Well, not in the traditional sense. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm a very proficient mage. That's what caught the Lore Master's eye when he found me in the Alakir. I just struggle with some of the deeper lessons. The philosophy. The Psijic Order isn't just a collection of wizards. It's a world view, you know? A state of mind. It's not enough to be a talented mage. You have to learn to see things in a different way, to cultivate a detached and virtuous perspective. Some days I think I'm making progress, then other days like today, I see how far I have to go. A true Psijic would see all people and regions as equals, but for me, part of me never left the Alakir. My heart's still in the desert. Yes, I would never admit it to the Lore Master. But yes, I'm sorry. I don't mean to bother you with this. You're just starting out after all. Just forget I said anything. Be safe.
See what the scrying pool reveals. There's something happening on the beach.
It's the Yagra. They're invading Artaeum.
The pearl. Somehow it was used to summon the Yagra. We need to defend the beach.
Wait, is that a sword?
That would be mine. I'm on my way to help. Eventually.
The Golden Knight and his sword can